Welcome to room F120 for back to school night here. My name is Miss Fu and I teach World History and Geography 2 honors. And I am excited to start the 2021-2022 school year with your child. So let me introduce a little bit about myself. I'm actually from this Northern Virginia area. I'm from Fairfax, Virginia. I've been living here my whole entire life, and I actually went to George Mason University for my undergrad and graduate studies as well. I think we're very fortunate to be in this DC area because before the pandemic, I love to spend my time on the weekends in the DC area visiting museums and government buildings and historical places. And I guess as a history teacher here, it's not an unusual thing that I like to actually really explore museums. For our world history class, I do have high expectations from my students. I always encourage students to try their best and ask for help when needed. I know that history is not for everybody. Not everyone likes it. It's not their favorite subject, but we are going to try to make it a fun year and a fun time. In our class, I'm going to incorporate a lot of group activities, reading activities, stations activities, collaborative work so that students get to know each other and have a little bit of fun in my class. So here are just some general information for World History 2 class here. So what's being covered in our class is going to range from a variety of topics starting around the 1500s, going into the Renaissance, the Reformation and Christianity, Muslim and Asian empires, European exploration, the Age of Reason, the Age of Revolution, the Industrial Revolution and Imperialism, World War I, the interwar period, World War II, the Cold War, independence movements, and post-colonialism, and the contemporary world. So we're basically covering everything from the 1500s, picking up from where World History 1 ended, and we'll be learning up to modern day history. And also the grading and expectations for this class is actually going to be listed in the syllabus, so please refer to the syllabus for further information. For the quizzes and tests in this class, so we have actually quizzes at the end of each unit. And students will also be taking a quarter test that will be cumulative of all of the units that we learned for that quarter at the end of each quarter. So at the end of first quarter, they'll be taking a quarter test. At the end of second quarter, they'll be taking another quarter test. And at the end of third quarter, they'll be taking another quarter test, and so on. So assessments may come in the form of multiple choice questions, essays, short answers, and or projects. And there will be a cumulative activity or SWOT at the end of the year that actually may be used for earning the verified credit for this course. In our world history class here, I love history and I hope my students do so too, and I know that history is not everyone's favorite subject, and that's okay. But I encourage that students ask me questions, and please always feel free to reach out for me to get any support that I can provide so that your child can actually succeed in my class. So please do encourage them to come after school, to reach out to me, or to even visit me during third period flip-flop intervention time. Those are great opportunities for students to catch up on work, make up work, retake tests, or ask me any questions on their current lessons. So students should bring classwork, homework, and essential materials and laptop to every class, especially when our class will be a mixture of materials that we will work in class using hard copies, which will be available to students at the beginning of class. But also many of our activities and handouts will also be posted on Schoology. So since we are working digitally quite extensively this year, it is important that students bring their laptop charged and fully charged to class so that it can be ready to be used when we need it. Students need to keep up with the reading assignments as well. That is going to be assigned to students, and I give them pretty much in packets there for the quarter. They have the option of completing that, and it will be useful for them to prepare for their unit tests as well. Class expectations, it's fairly simple here and easy to follow as long as they are following right directions and participating in class, being respectful of one another, finishing their work, and completing all necessary materials. I think we're going to have a great year, and so please do highly encourage students to participate in class, and as well as ask for support anytime throughout the lesson, after the lesson, so that they can succeed in my class. We definitely want parent involvement. So please do check your Student Assist account regularly. I will be updating activities that we do in class, assessment grades and homework grades and all of that on SIS regularly. So please do check your Student Assist account on Parent View in order to get the latest update on your student's grade in my class. And we will also be mainly using Schoology, and so please know that important information and reminders will actually be posted on there for parents to access as well. And of course, with our materials that we are doing in class, they are also placed in specific unit folders that students and parents can access and see. And of course, you can always contact me with any concerns. Email and phone number will be listed on the syllabus, and I've also sent out a blast announcement in the update section of my class on Schoology. So please feel free to send me an email or give me a call if you have specific questions or concerns about my class or your child's progress. That this is just a short presentation here, a quick update to let you all know how my class operates. But if you have further questions or any specific questions about your child in my class, please feel free to always reach out. Please do not hesitate to contact me. I am more than happy to answer any of the questions or concerns that you may have. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your back to school night, and looking forward to actually knowing and working with your child for this wonderful school year. So for our World History 2 class, students have the option of picking up a hard copy of the blue textbook, but we also have the PDF version that will be posted on Schoology for students to access as well. So usually students will be able to see the chapter or the pages of the chapter that is assigned for that particular reading assignment posted on there. As they scroll down, you'll see the different pages and of that reading. And so it's all organized by pages, and students can definitely see all of the page numbers on the left-hand corner of the textbook as they scroll down the readings. So this is pretty much what we're going to be using for the rest of the school year, and it will be posted on Schoology. And here is our Schoology page for World History 2 Honors, and once students get to the materials main page, they should be able to see that all the unit topics have been organized into folders, and once they click on those folders, they'll be able to access the materials for that particular unit. So any new materials or like PowerPoints, YouTube lessons, note-taking materials, activities we do in class, homework assignments, the PDF textbook pages will all be posted into the unit folders and will be updated after the lesson has been taught. And so it is very important that if students know ahead of time if they're going to be out for the day, that they check Schoology or they reach out to me in order to access the materials. And the main office would also need to be notified of their absence, so that is also very important. But otherwise, they can definitely come up to me the day after to ask for any questions or support or to make up any of the assignments. But they can find the digital version of what we're doing in class on Schoology here. And thank you for watching my video. Please feel free to reach out and contact me. I hope you have a great night. Have a good one. Bye-bye.